Okay, let's get this one done. 5 steps to having more confidence in your life. Hey everyone, it's Mark, and let's get straight into it. Number 1, you need no reason whatsoever to decide to be more confident. You just need to make that decision to be more confident. You don't need a reason, you just need to make that decision. You don't need to look for social media for people to give you likes or subscribers on YouTube. You just need to say to yourself, I'm going to make the decision and I'm going to be confident in what I'm going to do. I'm going to be confident in delivering whatever I need to deliver, whether that's me coming across to you on camera, or whether that's you coming across to someone else on camera, or if it's walking down the street, or if it's going to school or going to college. Your decision to be confident and feel confident is in you. You don't need a reason. You don't need all these likes and these people telling you that they love you. You just need to say, I'm going to be confident today, and I feel confident, and I am confident, and you just need to make that decision. You just need to say, you know what, today I'm just going to lift my head up a little bit. I'm going to give myself some credit for what I do, and today I'm going to be confident. It's all about the power of intention. It's your intentions to walk into a room, or to stand in front of a camera, sit in front of a camera, and your intentions to be confident and come across confident. It's all about you. It's just a decision, and it's that decision and that intention that gives us, that's why we are who we are. That's why humans are who they are, because we have that power to change our intentions and change the persona we give off to people who look at us or come into contact with us. But it's decisions and intentions. You don't need reasons. You know, if you want to be happy right now watching this, just smile. Smile to yourself. If you're watching this, just smile and say, do you know what, I'm happy. And that will give off confidence. I don't do this very often, but if you smiled, let me know in the comments. So when I talk about intentions, have you ever had the day when you've just come home from work and you've smashed it, or you've just come home from university or college or school, or your day in general, and you just feel you've been so productive, you've been such a productive human being, you've just smashed your day? Well, that's because when you woke up in the morning, you intended to get those things done. So why not intend to be confident? Why not have the intentions of waking up in the morning and thinking to yourself, I have the intentions of being confident today. These intentions and waking up in the morning and just telling yourself you're going to be confident, when I did this, it changed my life. I remember being at school years and years ago, a lot of years ago. I remember being at school, and you know, I wasn't the most confident person at school. If there's anybody ever watching this who was at school with me, they probably would tell you I wasn't all that confident. I felt like I needed people to tell me I was doing okay, or I felt like I needed to be loved. And we all need to be loved, of course, but it's the intentions of saying to yourself, I'm going to be confident, and I'm going to wake up confident every single day. The reason I'm confident is because I know that when I wake up in the morning, I can achieve, and I can do this, and I can do whatever I want to do, and I'm confident I will get those things done. We all have failures in life. Everybody has failures, and I've spoke about that on other videos. But I'm confident, and I'll keep being confident, and I won't let anybody else tell me different. But obviously, if I get more subscribers and more likes, I'll be even more confident. Now, I'm just joking. I am confident that I'm going to win every single day, and that is because I tell myself, I decide that I'm going to be confident that day. You can do the same. You just got to believe in yourself and believe where you're going is the right direction. That is confidence. You don't need anybody to tell you what to do or to tell you when to be confident. You just need to believe in yourself. Of course, confidence also comes from competence. Once you become more competent in something, you're going to be more confident at doing it. Once again, I spoke on this channel of this time last year in front of the camera. I was confident in front of the camera. I felt confident in front of the camera, but when I look back, I wasn't competent at being in front of the camera. My head was bobbly, I was all over the place. I wasn't looking in the camera itself, I was looking at other areas, focusing on different parts of the room because I didn't feel I wanted to look at this camera. But I still woke up in the morning and thought, I'm going to be confident, I'm going to do this. Now I've done quite a few videos and put a lot of stuff out on YouTube. I now have the competency to sit in front of a camera and deliver this content to you guys. So looking at a child learning to ride a bike, my 2 children, one was confident to get on a bike right from the start, one wasn't. They're both confident in riding a bike now, however, they're both competent in riding a bike. So they've done it and done it and done it, and now they're confident on getting on that bike. But one didn't have the confidence in the first place, and he had to build up that confidence, and he built up his confidence because of his ability to ride the bike. However, he wasn't very confident when he got on it, and he was telling himself he couldn't do it. If you tell yourself you can do it, and you tell yourself, I'm going to be confident, I'm going to get on with this. And it comes down to character, of course, and it comes down to motivation and all that sort of thing. But your confidence, no one's telling you. He didn't need his dad to say to him, you can be confident, you will be confident. He needed the confidence. He needed to wake up in the morning and say, I'm confident, I'm going to get on my bike today and I'm going to ride my bike. And eventually he did it. When you do something for the first time, you've got to be okay with being uncomfortable or uncertain or not knowing how it's going to turn out. I've created a quick video on my channel about the word fail. First attempt in failure. First attempt in learning. Fail. Doesn't matter if you fail. You've never done it before. But be confident to have a go. And once you've had a go, you'll develop a skill and you'll develop comfort with whatever you're trying to achieve. And then you'll say to yourself eventually, I'm confident at this. I'm confident I'm going to do this. And you'll build your confidence. So therefore, confidence comes at different levels. Start off here, build up to here. However, you've got to start somewhere and you've got to be confident to do whatever you want to do in the first place. Doesn't mean say you're going to do it perfectly. So we can break confidence down to knowledge, skill, and ability. So as soon as you master those, as soon as you learn those, you'll be more confident. Once you are competent at what you're trying to achieve, knowledge, skill, ability, your confidence will be skyrocketed. But of course you need momentum. Momentum is the key. If you do something, let's say you start a job and you need to learn your knowledge and your skill and your ability in that job, and then you decide to go away for a year. You come back and you've got to find the knowledge, skill and ability all again. You've got it in you, but your confidence will need to be built up because you've had a year out. Momentum is the key in everything. So some of the best decisions of your life will probably come once you've gained a bit of momentum. You know, you could be saying to yourself, I'm going to lose some weight, or I'm going to start a YouTube channel, or I'm going to get a new job. And it's often the waiting and the decisions not to do these things in the first place that dampens our confidence and doesn't help us build our confidence. And again, the can-do attitude that I spoke about so often on this channel, I can do and I will do are two different things. I can do is you planning. I will do is you doing. I will get a new job. I will lose weight, get that confidence, and the momentum will gain you the confidence. Absolutely. So let's look at it from a simplistic point of view. When you're walking up the stairs, you are confident you know where those stairs are. You're confident taking that first step because it's just a set of stairs. But you wasn't like that when you were 2 years old or 18 months old. You had to gain the momentum of doing it daily and daily and daily and constantly doing it all the time and become competent at climbing the stairs, because that's what you did when you first did it. You climbed the stairs, and then eventually you got that good at climbing the stairs, you walked up the stairs. Every single time you climbed or walked up those stairs, you had to take the first step, and then your momentum then takes you up the stairs. It's the same with everything in life. You have to start from that first step, and your momentum will take you, and then you'll be confident and you'll be running up the stairs before you know it. And the reason you're able to run up the stairs is because you've done it so often, and you're able to see more, and you're able to see more clearly of where you are going. So the same with life. You take that first step and you say to yourself, do you know what, I took the first step. I've noticed a few comments on the Facebook pages that I'm on regarding people starting a YouTube channel. The first step is putting the camera in front of your face. Once you've done that, you can then take the next step. But that first step needs to have the camera in front of your face to start recording. And if you don't do that, you're always going to be waiting and waiting and waiting. What are you waiting for? The waiting game halts everything. Take that first step, get competent. After a few weeks or a few days or a few months, however long it takes, your confidence will be there. And the last part of confidence is community. Now, I said at the beginning, you don't need anyone to tell you to be confident, you just need to make that decision. But having the right community around you, having the people around you, your peers around you who appreciate you, but it's about appreciating you and about knowing who you are and being happy for you to be the person you are. They don't need to tell you every day how much they love you, or they don't need to give you a bunch of likes or subscribe to your channel. But that community, if you're not happy with the people around you, if you feel like the people around you aren't the right people for you, go find someone else. I know that sounds harsh, but like, you know, there's people who go, oh, I had bad parents, or I've got bad friends, and I'm just destined to annoy people all the time. The people around you might be full of negativity. They might not be the right people in your life. So you can change that. You can look for a different community. You can go to a different group, a different church, or whatever. You can go join a different group on Facebook or Twitter. Whatever it is that helps you be more confident inside the community you're in could be changing your community. But obviously you can't get rid of everybody. You know, the negative people in your life might be your mum or your dad or your spouse or your kids. You might have a little tyrant. I've got a little tyrant. But you can't just open the door and say, get out of here. You can't change those people, but you can change the people around you that aren't family. So it's not about cutting off everybody, but maybe there are a few people that you think, you know what? I don't need to be around that. I don't need that negativity in my life. But you can't obviously do it with family because they'll be like, I'm coming around anyway. But the other thing you can do to help that is just say to yourself, when those people are around you, if they are negative, if those loved ones are negative people, you don't have to be brought down to their level. You can stay positive. I guarantee your positivity will do one of two things. It will either rub off on them and they might be a bit positive themselves, or it'll annoy them. But you've got to stay ahead of that game because you're in control. Remember at the beginning, no one tells you you have to be confident. You do whatever you want to do because you're in charge. It's your decision. So with all that information and all that taken into account, suddenly you might just wake up in the morning and think, do you know what? I feel confident. Guys, I'll see you next time.